let me return very quickly here. Now that you know, or at least now we are in the same page regarding of what is the strategy. I hope that you can see my screen. I'm showing to you right now what are the elements that define SAFE for an for formulate a strategy. Mhm. So if you can see again the picture, right? Inputs, outputs. Obviously, an enterprise has as an input the vision, the mission, the core values of the enterprise business drivers, right? The drivers that leads that part. Mhm. Your distinctive competency, what are your financial goals? Mhm. Also, of course, you need to be aware of your competitors, right? Also, that is the other thing uh, that are important. Mhm. Now, the other, and of course, what it's also you need to read, right? You need to see what is the status, what is the information that your portfolio is giving to you, mhm, in order to review what is KPIs, qualitative data, and lean budget guardrails. Mhm. It's important, the lean budget guardrails, it's a concept that uh, at the end is only some guidelines. What are the policies that you need to follow in order to assign money or funding? So this is a concept pretty interesting that that SAFE also proposed as part of this management. Mhm. And the output, let's say, of this of that is strategy, mhm, at the end it will impact, mhm, in order for getting your budgets in the portfolio and also to define your strategic themes. Here SAFE came with a new concept that well, it's not new in Agile. I mean, what is it took it from it took it and adapted to what it's currently what we are seeing. Mhm. So these are the elements of enterprise strategy, of enterprise strategy formulation. Mhm. And now here, what is the key? The key is, okay, how do you connect, mhm, the portfolio to these strategic themes? First of all, let's define what is a strategic theme. It's at the end are business objectives, mhm, that uh, will help, mhm, to drive the future state of the portfolio, of course, to connect to the enterprise and provide the context. Mhm. And at the end, well, at the end also it's a collaboration between the LPM. At the end, the LPM, it's a group of people, right, that are setting all these components and they are managing the portfolio. Mhm. So the idea of define the strategic themes is exactly that one, to define what will be the strategic themes. Again, there are, as usual, good examples or bad examples of strategic themes. As you can see, the difference between these two, mhm, these two concepts that you see here, it's one is set up with numbers, right? Because if we cannot measure or we cannot put us objectives, it's very difficult to see really we are improving. Mhm. So basically, it's the difference of what are the strategic things. Mhm. So the other thing, it is the same concept, of course. Maybe you are familiar with OKRs, mhm, this framework um, that Google used it for uh, really achieving the place that currently they are. Mhm. And they define the objectives with key results. And there is a big difference between the objective, for instance, increase customer engagement in our community platform, but really the key results, mhm, needs to be defined in numbers and also in time. And in that way, these key results you receive you review it each, um, let's say 3 months, each quarter, each certain time that you define the cadence of that, of reviewing this. And then in that way, you will see if you really can, if you really are improving or not. The beauty also of the key results is that you can change it. Hmm? Because of course, maybe the business is changing or something different came. So it's not something that is right in stone, and you can be adapt as everything that is in the agile world, right? In the agile world, always is okay, but nothing is right in with stone. We can change if it's needed, the business requires.